Hi guys, Marie here. How you doing today? Guess what I'm making besides a mess? I'm making some chicken soup. So anyways, some of you may know last week I was sick. Yeah, I caught that cold. I thought I was going to get away with it. And nope. It caught up with me on Thursday, early Thursday morning. I woke up sneezing. Next thing I know, that was it. I was done. Anyways, so of course, looking at the old school way of getting rid of a cold, I ate myself back to health. I spent the whole day Thursday doing nothing but eat. Generally mostly healthy. I ate a lot of healthy food, but I also ate a lot of other foods that had antiviral and antioxidant properties, like the great big bar of dark chocolate and the spoonfuls of coconut oil. You know, I have this lovely thing of virgin coconut oil. Yeah. Virgin coconut oil. And coconut oil, one of the things coconut oil has is a lot of antiviral properties. So I probably ate about 3 or 4 teaspoons of this between Thursday and Friday. And you know what? By Saturday, that cold was pretty well gone. And so I'm thinking that big bar of the really dark chocolate, you know, 70% cocoa, between that and this, all the healthy food I ate, and probably about the couple gallons of water that I drank between Thursday and the weekend, got rid of all of it. And you know what? I don't feel badly about all that food I ate, because who else gets rid of a cold in a couple of days, right? So, but come Saturday morning, I decided that was enough of the extra food, and I went back to my healthy way of eating. I had gained 3 pounds in those 2 days. I ate so much food. I got it on the scale Saturday morning. I was up to 3 pounds. So Saturday I spent the entire day eating very healthy meals, no junk, and got up Sunday morning and went for a nice walk. My husband and I were quite busy Saturday, cleaning house, doing all kind of a spring cleaning. And you know what? Got up Sunday morning, 2.5 pounds of those 3 pounds were gone. So, you know, well worth it. Well worth it. And I had a busy day on Sunday again, another very healthy day. I had made some nice chili on the weekend on Saturday night, so I had chili to eat for Sunday as well, and of course some leftovers so that we can have some through the week. And Sunday night, of course, I made a chicken in the oven. We roasted up a beautiful chicken for dinner, and so of course we had the leftover bones. And what do you do with your leftover chicken bones? But you make bone broth. So I used my chicken, and I made this beautiful thing of bone broth. Look, this is gorgeous. I've already drained all the fat off of it. So, you know, and you make that. See all this goodness in the bottom of the pot. This is what is so good for you. You know, this is the wonderful part of your broth that really helpful. Everything about chicken, having your chicken broth is good for you anyways. Lots of gelatin in it, just lots and lots of good stuff. So tonight I'm doing my chicken soup. I had all my leftover chicken from the dinner. So I have actually a cup of dark meat in here, and probably about 1.5 cups by the time I was done of white meat. So that's ready, and I have all my vegetables here. And you know, a lot of people believe that when you're making soups and stuff, it's good to brown up your, you know, at least maybe fry up your onions and your celery and that first. But you know what? I come from that old school feeling that, you know, if you cook it long enough, everything cooks in. So I got my onions, a cup of onion, and a cup of celery, a cup of these lovely sweet peppers, a cup of carrots. This soup is just going to be so amazing. So there's 4 cups of goodness going into that soup already. My soup broth, I think, ended up making about 8 cups altogether. I'm just hoping that my pot's big enough for all of this. Okay, so I'm just going to mix all this, my vegetables in here. I'm going to dump my chicken in, as I say, about it works out to about 2.5 cups of chicken. So we mix that in. And I also decided that I would like to have brown rice with this. Brown rice, I'm going to put this in right away too, because brown rice takes longer to cook. It takes at least half an hour. I'm going to actually let this soup cook up for probably about 45 minutes. 45 minutes to an hour before it's done. So, okay, so I have my rice in here. Now I have my spices. And I've already kind of pre-mixed up all my spices. So I have some garlic powder in here. There's some all seasoning in here, some onions, or celery salt. I didn't bother putting any onion powder in because there's already a lot of onion in here. I also put in some turmeric. Turmeric's so good for you, of course, right? So many healthful products, properties of turmeric. Again, some antiviral properties in there too. I also put in a little bit of cayenne pepper because I just like to have just a little bit of bite in there. Only 1/4 teaspoon, so it's not a lot, and it's probably not enough to make any difference. And I'm trying to think of what else I might put in. Oh, I know what else I use. I use some of the Epicure products. I use some of the miso broth and the faux broth, but I put a teaspoon of both of these in as well. And they add a lovely flavor to your soup broths. So don't be afraid to use your spices freely. I say I'm kind of that adage that just go ahead, dump a bunch of stuff in, and you can always add more, right? If you need more spices, you can add more spices. And and that's it. That's all there is to making a wonderful pot of soup. Like this is just going to be so delicious when it's done. And if I do need to add any more spices to it at the end, I will. But first I want to have this all cook up together so that it's lovely, gets all those flavors melded together with the cooking of all the vegetables and everything. When the vegetables are done, like I want these vegetables to be just soft, really, really soft, because we got celery in here and everything. It makes for a really nice soup if your vegetables are really nicely cooked up in with it. You don't want them to be, I don't know, I don't want them to be crunchy. I don't know. Some people might like their vegetables a little bit crunchy with their soup. And the nice thing was, usually what we do, of course, we have chicken for dinner, and then we have leftover chicken, so we can have a chicken sandwich or something the next day. But I've used most of the chicken, and then you know what, quite honestly, I might just cut up the rest of this little bit of chicken, because by the time I cut it up, it's probably maybe 1/2 cup of cut up dark meat. So I'll end up with 1.5 cups of white, 1.5 cups of dark. And it's okay. That's fine. It still makes for a wonderful meal. The advantage of this is, my lovely brother, came over and I gave him my hand with some things that he needed me to do on the computer for him because he's not really good with that type of thing and doesn't own one himself. But so he come over and then he took me out for dinner. So we went to Swiss Chalet, had a wonderful healthy meal at Swiss Chalet. Of course I had the chicken breast and the vegetable medley, and I had one of their nice multi-grain rolls with my dinner. And that's a great healthy dinner. I ended up bringing home half of my chicken breast, half of his chicken breast, because he's going away for a couple of days. So now I have some wonderful leftovers that we can have a chicken sandwich with our chicken, with the chicken soup. My husband won't eat it, so this is all mine. I may share it with somebody, but it's generally all mine. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great night. I hope you're going to have a great week. I hope you're staying healthy. If you're not staying healthy, eat some chocolate. Eat some coconut oil. Mix that chocolate and coconut oil. Put it over some ice cream. I don't know. Whatever you want to do. Anyways, we'll talk to you later, guys. I'll check back later and let you know how the soup is, okay? Bye for now.